Barstool Pick'em, we are back for Week 13. It's brought to you by our friends at DraftKings. The Emirates NBA Cup is here. You can win big getting in on the action at DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NBA. Will LA repeat? We'll find out soon. There's sure to be rim-rattling slams and no-look passes that bring the crowd to their feet. Get behind your favorite players and the prop bets you can make on DraftKings, the home of NBA player props. Ready to place your first bet? Try betting on something simple like picking a team to win. Go to the DraftKings Sportsbook app, make your pick first time. Here's something special just for you. New DraftKings customers bet $5 to get $150 in bonus bets if your bet wins. Go right now to DraftKings. Okay, Week 13.
I will say, I almost can't watch those games because of the courts.
I like the courts.
Oh,
they're a lot.
I like that it feels different.
The Celtics, I thought I was watching
Oregon,
like Space Jam.
Yeah.
Like, I just hated it.
I like the difference. I don't know. It feels like something different. They're not like visually appealing. I just like the idea that it feels like something different is going on. So I don't know. Maybe they can fix that where it's like do something that makes it feel different, but maybe not make the courts that way.
Celtics with a big win last night.
It beat the
They
Cavs.
didn't cover,
Yeah, ended.
yeah.
Okay, Week 13. Rico still got his eyes
Holding on.
Pat Hill, 51.7.
Yeah, there's somebody scratching, clawing their way back into
they
this
are,
race.
They are. They are. Definitely are. And I like a lot of games this week, so that could hurt me.
Dave is 49.2%. I'm 46.3%. Have the worst season ever. The only thing, the saving grace, I correctly saw that Kansas BYU game for what it was worth. But I had a terrible week again. San Jose State. Dave and I had to text you.
I wish you didn't tell me about it. I wish I didn't know about it.
But you know I had to.
I didn't know about it.
You knew I had to. You knew I had to.
I wish I didn't know about it. I still, to this moment, wish I didn't really know what I was already mad enough. Well, if you haven't seen it, I think in one of these shows, San Jose State was my lock.
Yeah.
So, like, they're plus 14.5. They're in the number the whole game. They're winning, like,
they were up
leading
14-0.
up to halftime. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they're down 7 with about 7 minutes to go. Boise State driving, and they stop them. So they get the ball back. It looks like a win then because you can still give them another touchdown and have the ball. I went to sleep, woke up, checked the score, and they lost by 21. The math in my head, I'm like, I knew that doesn't make sense. So I went, looked at the play-by-play, and it was a pick six, which I knew, like $140, they threw a pick six or something. So I'm like, well, that sucks. Went back to sleep. And then Dan texted me 10 seconds later. He's like, did you see the end of the game? I'm like, yeah, I did. Like, pick six. He's like, no. We drove, pick six. They drove to the 1 with, like, plenty of time left. Rico, are you okay?
Me, yeah.
Can we cut that of Rico just doing this?
I got bad blink. That's the thing. I got bad blink. I'm low on contacts. It's a bad blinking issue.
What do you mean you're low on contacts?
I got
That was like
been like a
wild.
month and a half.
I know.
Yeah,
it's
you've been
bad.
blinking Morse code.
I know.
I don't.
It's
Can
bad.
anybody like cut that last? That like was making me nervous.
Yeah, it's a lot on my mind. And I'm low on contacts.
Okay, back to the game.
They have first and goal at the 1 with 45 seconds.
Yes.
They run it on first down, stuffed. I don't know. I watched the play. I don't know how the guy didn't get in.
It's crazy.
Like the hole was there. He just like he meekly went down.
Yeah.
Second play was incomplete.
No, it was complete.
They ran again.
They ran
complete.
Like a 6-inch pass.
Yep, complete tackle at the 1, third down sack to end the game. In a 21-point game, nobody in the history of football who has first and goal at the 1 doesn't score.
Correct.
Boise stopped them. Insane loss.
At the 1. I was screaming at my TV, and I had to text you, Dave, because I knew you had it. I had it, and I was like, it was basically like I just needed like a support system. I
didn't
gotta
sleep.
call.
I have a cold right now because of that.
But that loss deserved a cold. Like you needed a cold from that loss. It was crazy.
Yeah, I've been going to bed so early with the dogs, so it's like I couldn't make it. It's like, all right, I'm good. I knew BYU was a fucking loser probably. I was going, so I needed, it. And then Dan sent me the actual, I just saw the play like 2 days ago for the first time. It was on Van Pelt's Bad Beats. Just unbelievable. I can't take, Can we put sunglasses on Rico?
What's going on?
Your blinking is driving me
I'm
insane.
sorry. Do we have? There's
I can go get
Oh, right there,
Sunglasses
behind you, right
next
behind
to
you.
Bro, what do you want me to say? I'm fucking blinking. I don't know.
It's so distracting.
All right, I'm fucking blinking. Blinking. What do you want me to say?
Well, stop blinking so fast.
All right.
What? You just don't have. What's the problem? You don't have contacts?
I got to pick up the contacts. Yeah, I'm on the last pair. I sleep with the contacts. I think it
Wait,
irritates your eyes.
Aren't you not supposed to sleep with
You're
contacts
not supposed
in?
to. I sleep with them.
Why?
Because I'm an idiot.
So
I
you've
don't-
had those contacts in
For
for
like
how
a
long?
month and a half.
You never taken them out?
No.
Isn't that really bad?
I'm not a contact guy.
I'm not a
what you're
contact guy
supposed
either.
to do.
I know. I'm
Zuby,
gonna
are you a
start.
contacts guy?
No, but that's just like common knowledge that
Yeah, I
you're
know.
supposed to clean them.
Yeah, I
Take
know.
'em
I'm
out
gonna take
every
'em out.
night.
I
You
know, I'll
put
start
them
taking
in
'em out.
and you keep them in for a month and a half?
Yeah.
That's I feel like that's
I can't react properly because I know nothing.
I know
about
nothing,
contacts.
yeah.
You could have told me this is the craziest, or like, okay, I have no idea. I'm not a contact guy.
Jack, go get a contact guy and just anyone. Literally anyone.
Ask someone who wears contacts.
This feels like the craziest thing ever.
because he's blinking like a fucking psychopath.
This feels like the craziest thing ever,
Are
but I
you
don't
communicating with everybody currently with that level of blink?
I guess. Yeah, it's been bad. I know. I don't know what to do.
You're just doing that.
It's a lot. The lights are bright too. The lights are
that
bright.
level of blink.
The lights are bright.
You're bringing-
People have definitely commented on it. They're like, you're blinking a lot.
You're bringing that level of blink to the work every single day.
Pretty much.
Who do we got? Who do we got? Okay. Garrett. Okay.
Ryder. No.
Ryder. Yeah. He's also Garrett. He's the one who made the
I
graphic.
know. Yeah, on his own. Can we confirm
Yeah,
that?
Yeah. Gary, you want to address that?
What, the graphic?
Yeah. Yeah. You when Rico went like 5-4 that one week and you had a ship.
This guy, I know this guy. This guy only wears Michigan apparel.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
24/7.
Yeah.
Go blue.
Michigan apparel.
can I
I'm not
say?
mad about it,
Yeah.
but I mean, I know him as this is the Michigan guy, head to toe Michigan general.
Yeah. All right. So Garrett, what about the graphic before we get to the contacts?
I mean, hey, whatever gets clicks, right?
Okay, so all right, so Ryder through and through.
Ryder.
He was the one behind there's missiles coming off it, and it was like 6 and 5. Garrett, you wear contacts? How long you been wearing contacts?
Probably for like 10 years.
Okay. How long do you keep your contacts in your eyes without taking them out and cleaning them?
Well, I have like the disposable like one day contacts.
Okay.
So it's different, I guess. But I mean, it's pretty much just like put them on in the morning, taking them off when I get home, and then putting like glasses on. Like,
Have you
when I
ever
get home
heard
from
of
work.
anyone keeping contacts in their eyeballs and not taking them out to clean them or anything for a month and a half?
A month and a half. Not that I know of. I don't know.
Is that crazy?
That seems a little like a long period of time.
Yeah.
To have them in. I mean, maybe they have contacts that are supposed to be worn that long. But
I gotta start doing some Google research here.
All right, Garrett, thank you. Can you find someone else, Garrett, who has contacts? Because you did do the disposable, so I'd like to have someone
I gotta
who has,
get the disposables.
it
That's
looks
what I
like there are monthly disposables on Google.
But
for up
that's
to
not
30
what you're
days.
buying,
gotta-
right?
No,
I'm
not
assuming.
buying those.
I mean, I think the blinking directly correlates to you not taking your
Yeah,
contacts out.
definitely.
All right, Garrett, find someone else. Just grab someone else in the back.
All right.
The
What
lights are
kind of
bright.
contacts do you use?
They're just
regular contacts. I don't know the brand.
Like you buy the ones that you're supposed to take
Yeah,
out
you're
every
supposed
night.
to take out every night. But I watch the games late, and then you fall asleep, and then you have it in. I don't know what to say.
But that's not every night.
It's a lot.
Here, you can shut
Yeah,
off
on
the
the other
mic,
hand,
Zuby.
extended wear lenses can be worn day and night for several days.
And that's a separate type of
Days.
contacts that he's buying. Why don't you just get LASIK?
I don't think it's covered.
What?
I would have to shell out for it.
Oh, here we go. Trey. Trey,
What's up?
you wear contacts.
I do, yeah.
Okay, how long have you been wearing contacts?
Like 8th grade, I think.
Okay, and now do you do the disposable ones that like you throw out after one use?
Yes.
Have you ever used the other ones?
Yes.
Okay.
2 weeks.
Yeah. So how long would you keep them in your face, in your eyes, without taking them out to clean them?
Just take them out at the end of every day, basically.
Okay. What if I told you that Rico has put those contacts in his eyes and he's not taking them out for a month and a half?
That's terrible. You're not supposed to do more than one day.
Yeah, I know.
You keep saying you know. Then why do you do this?
And he's sitting here like this.
It's not that bad.
So
I had to get
Absolutely.
adjusted to the eyes.
Somebody get the
To the
cut
lights.
of-
The lights
can
are
we-
right.
Can we edit this in real? Like what you were doing clearly distracted me to the point I was in an enthralling bad beat story, and you're blinking like paralyzed me. It was like I was being like waterboarded with your blinking.
There was a clip someone clipped out and tweeted from a show like 3 or 4 weeks
Yes,
ago. where
Morse
Rico,
code.
Rico blinks maybe 500,000 times.
Yeah,
in a
that's
minute
when
and
I
a
had a
half.
real.
It's-
That was
I'll
when it was
find
real
and send
bad.
to
It
you.
was closed. The eyes were closing. I had like an infection. They were bad.
What you were doing just now was real bad.
All
like
right.
I
so Trey, you agree?
you're still doing it. You don't put those
Put the
glasses,
glasses back on.
I can't concentrate without you wearing glasses.
I'm
Trey-
blinking a normal amount. I feel like.
No, you're not.
No,
Put them on.
Trey, as a
You're
contact person, because Dave and I are not contact people. That's just that you've never heard of that.
Yeah,
right?
I've worn them literally every day since 8th grade, and I probably like maybe a couple times I've forgotten, like fallen asleep, but never more than one night. Like, and one night you're like, oh fuck, I fucked up. Like,
It's crazy. All right, thank you, Trey. Oh my
You
God.
never know where
To
this
sit
goes
there
to
with
go.
that level of blinking and not think something is wrong. Keep them on. I don't.
I got
want
adjusted to the lights.
Well,
I can't do the
You
show
think
with
I'm
you
blinking? You've been
not
talking
wearing.
to me.
the blinking is, but in defense of the blinking,
You're blinking right now, like as you're doing it.
Rico, I'll say this: you're blinking so much, people aren't going to notice the herpy on your lip.
No, that's a fucking zit, dude. What do you want me to say?
I can't see that.
It's a cut, dude. You get a cut every once
Was
in a while.
is it or a cut?
I don't know. Zit turned into a cut.
Are we? No one's answered. Can we edit a lot? Like, can we get? I
Yeah,
want to
somebody will do it.
rewatch.
Yeah, we have all the
Yeah, yeah,
angles, so
we'll have
edit
it.
Somebody will do it.
No,
No,
but
like, I
you're
wanna
not
see
gonna be
it
able to
now,
pull
I
it
meant.
right now.
No, no.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
you want
what
it
I
right
asked.
now?
Yeah. That's what I was asking.
No, we'll have to.
I sent you the clip and the Pick'em text right now from a few weeks ago. It's a little blurry, but you can see kind of the same
It's the
exact
same thing?
situation.
Yeah, that's
He's
when it
wearing
was
glasses
bad.
in this one.
Yeah, that's because my eyes were bothering me. I had to take them out
No
that time.
shit.
That's what you're doing. That's what you're doing,
You say,
dude.
you're
Figure it out. Take those. Like, what is wrong with you?
All right, I'll take them out.
You say your
No,
eyes.
keep those on.
It's not that bad.
It was bad. What about this clip?
That clip's horrendous.
Wait, but you just keep saying your eyes are bothering you. Why? Like, you know why your eyes are bothering you.
Yeah, I know.
So when you put your glasses on, do you take your contacts out?
Yeah, you have
Okay,
to.
yeah. Well,
Why you apparently know
Yeah.
you're the bad boy at contacts. You don't follow the rules.
there are no rules for you. Zero.
None.
All right. Well, I don't even know where we were in the show. Oh, I guess.
Now I'm locked in on every time he blinks.
Put
even
the
if
glasses
it's
back
a
on.
normal blink or not.
It's
no,
normal.
I can't.
It takes a little while
I
to get
can't do.
adjusted to the lights.
I can't do content with you.
All right.
Unless you're wearing those.
All right. Fine. All right, let's take a break from the action and tell you about our friends at Amazon. Thursday Night Football is on, and it's only on Prime Video. This Thursday, the AFC's oldest rivalry is rekindled as the Pittsburgh Steelers visit the Cleveland Browns. Join Al Michaels, Kirk Herbstreit, and Kaylee Hartung for this exciting matchup. Dan, this is a big one for obviously Pittsburgh. I think Pittsburgh's ceiling is the AFC Championship game. Yep. You got the Browns who can kind of fuck things up. That would be an awful loss for Pittsburgh. Divisional rivalry on Thursday night, big-time spot. Coverage begins at 7 p.m. Eastern with football's best party, Thursday Night Football tonight, live from Cleveland. Not a Prime member, not a problem. Simply sign up for a 30-day free trial, and you can cancel at any time. It's the Steelers and the Browns at 7 p.m. Eastern on Thursday Night Football, and it's on Prime Video. Restrictions apply. See Amazon.com/Amazon Prime for details.
Any thoughts on the college football playoff? The coordinated attack against Indiana, I thought, was disgusting.
I thought it was laugh out loud what they're trying to do for Ohio, giving them basically a bye to the Final Four.
Oh, the actual bracket, what it looks like right now? Yeah. But it was very clear that Greg Sankey got on the phone on Sunday and told everyone in the media, hey, say Indiana sucks. And that's what they did. And the thing I don't understand, what are you looking for?
I'm looking at the newest bracket.
The thing I don't understand
Boise
is,
has a bye?
yeah, the Big 12 could be left out of the college football playoff. Now, it would probably be crazy to happen.
How's that possible? Don't they
If-
get an automatic bid?
No, it's the top 5 conferences. So if Boise wins out and Army beats Notre Dame and wins out, Army will be ahead of the Big 12 champ most likely.
Wow.
So it could be Army.
That's crazy.
Boise would
I'd
get a
love to see
bye.
Army in it. I don't think they're winning.
I
this
thought the
week,
four
but I'd love to
conferences
see
get
them
a
in it.
bye.
No, it's the top 5 conferences get an automatic bid.
Okay,
Top 4 get a bye.
got it. So Boise's now
Conference
ahead of the Big
champion.
12.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
It's the highest ranked conference champion.
Got it.
So like if Army, let's say Tulane one year decided to schedule the hardest schedule ever and they went undefeated, they would get a bye
Got it.
because they'd be ranked really high.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah. So, and there's chaos. The Big 12 just eats itself alive. We saw it with Kansas. We saw it.
Arizona State's still alive over there.
By the way, shout out. He's a big stoolie, Kenny Dillingham. Dave.
Who's Kenny Dillingham?
He's their coach. He's fucking awesome. He's like in his 30s. He's
Of Arizona State?
Yeah, he's from Tempe. He's like, he's all about the Valley. He's got them juiced up. Like he was.
They're having a great season.
He was at Florida State when I was doing Doug's in 2020, and he like hit me up, and he's gonna let PFT try out for kicking next year or in the summer. But yeah, they're having a great season. Colorado obviously has everything in front of them. I got the hiccups. Take it from here.
Yeah,
And you're Travis Hunter.
Oh,
that's big
The
pressure.
last 2 weeks have broke perfectly for you.
perfectly. So real quick,
You got a tough spot now. I think they have Kansas this week.
they have Kansas this week. Real quick, so we talked about it on every show. I've talked Travis Hunter 40-1 to win $200,000. If I win that, I will still be having the worst college football season of my life. Do I hedge, and is the hedge just Kansas? Because there's a possibility if I hedge with Kansas.
No.
But hold on.
No.
Hear me out, Dave. If I bet Kansas this week, there's a possibility I could win the Kansas bet and still win the Heisman. Now, obviously, if they beat Kansas, there's a way better chance for him to win the Heisman because he'll be playing on Championship Saturday. But I'm not thinking about hedging on Genty because then I obviously can't win both. But if I bet Kansas this week and Kansas,
So you lose if Colorado wins a very low scoring game, that's where you fuck yourself.
no, but low scoring game could help because that means his defense was
He
good.
played defense.
Yeah, but he
would need
needs
that
more than
stats.
he needs like an interception. Like just not being thrown at, I don't think helps you.
I think if Colorado wins, and I'll knock on wood, I think if Colorado wins, he's going to win the Heisman because he'll play on Championship Saturday. Whereas if he doesn't play on Championship Saturday and Genty plays and Gabriel plays and Cam Ward plays, I'm in a tough spot.
All those games. Yeah, but if he plays on Championship Saturday and they lose by 20, that's bad.
Agreed, but I also think
There's no one in the Big 12 who can do that.
well, and also like I think Colorado's I don't think Colorado will lose by 20, but I also think he'll just get stats no matter, like he'll play all the snaps and it will be just another like holy shit he played all the snaps all the way through, he missed one game.
Yep.
I don't know. That was my only thought of hedging. Would you hedge it all on Genty?
No,
I wouldn't
think
hedge. No, you're down. Like you can't afford a hedge.
Yeah. You're right. I can't afford a hedge. That's true. I just ride it.
I think you should just ride it.
Okay.
Great pick.
I'll just ride it. I'll ride it. Well, it's not a great pick unless this is my
It is a great pick even if you don't win it.
but this is the history of what I do.
Yeah,
I make
but still a great pick.
I make great picks that don't win.
The Steelers that year
Still
that went
great pick.
11-0.
The Eagles, the
I
Ravens.
there's a
last
gambling
year.
show. I know it's
Bengals.
college. I'm having visions of a $1.5 to $2 million bet on the Lions at their plus 350. I think they've separated. I think they're way better than everybody else.
Whoa.
My only issue, I don't know why I don't know how much lower it can go, and obviously you're at the risk of injuries for the rest of the way. But I think they've separated.
Yeah, I agree, and especially if they get the 1 seed, it will go lower if they get the 1 seed
Yeah,
because that's a bye, and also like they're so good at home. They're so fucking good.
So
at
I
home.
think they're gonna have the 1 seed all the way through. I think they're gonna definitely be in the Super Bowl, and I think they're the best. I like the Chiefs. I just think they're the best team by a mile.
Yeah, it's not at plus money. If they get the 1 seed, it's not a bad pick because you would have a situation in the Super Bowl where they would probably be favorites in the Super Bowl, and if they get the 1 seed, who scares you? I guess
Nobody.
maybe the Packers just because they know each other
In
well.
the division. Yeah.
Nobody scares me. That's to make that level of bet. Nobody would scare me. I don't know if I can do it, but I start thinking about it.
The
think the
Eagles,
Eagles are
obviously,
pesky.
but the Eagles would be an NFC Championship game. So that's just one. Like to me, I like that instead of going AFC because you have two teams in the NFC. It feels like.
Bills and the Chiefs.
No, in the NFC, the Lions and the Eagles.
Oh, I thought you said AFC.
AFC,
Yeah.
I think there's 4 or 5 teams, maybe 6 teams.
AFC's deep.
Steelers, yeah.
You still have the Texans, right?
I have the Texans, but I have no faith in them.
I have no faith in the Texans as well.
Unless they're going to have a drastic turnaround.
Yeah, their offensive line is tough. Last thing before we get to the games, Rico, you had a 2-point conversion thing. I always love whenever you throw out a 2-point conversion thing. Let's hear it.
Yeah.
These are my
thought
favorite.
about it.
Okay.
There was 8 minutes left when the Bills scored to make it a 3-point game or a 9-point game.
What?
No.
You have to start over because I'm already lost.
I'm
on the way
already
you
lost.
Described it.
When the Bills scored, they made it 23-20 on the extra point.
To 21.
21.
They were up 2.
Yeah, they made it. Right, so the extra point would have cut it to a 1-point game.
Talking to the mic.
The extra point would have cut it to a 1-point game, I think I'm saying.
No,
the extra point made it
No.
3.
No, the extra point made it 2.
No, I think the extra point made it 3.
Let me find it. I'm pretty sure it made it 2. You might. No, I think it made it 2. The final score was 30-21. So the Bills, the score was when the Bills scored.
Oh, 2. Okay, yeah, so it made it to 2.
16. No, it was 16-14 when they scored. So the extra point made it 23-14.
And then the
Chiefs
Chiefs
scored to make it
23-20.
23-21.
21. So it was 23-20 before the extra point. Is
For
my
the
point.
Chiefs.
For the Chiefs. What did I say?
The Bills.
Oh, I apologize. The Chiefs. 23-20. Okay, 23-20.
Okay.
Go for 1, you make it a 2-point game. If you go for 2 there is 8 minutes left. If you go for 2 there, you cut it to a 1-point game, and if the Bills come back and score a touchdown, it's still a 1-possession game at 8. I thought
If
about
you miss it, then it's a field goal. You leave it on a field goal.
The field goal would still tie. But yeah, that's
Correct.
It was just the fact that there was 8 minutes left, and I thought the Bills could score a touchdown. So that's where I was leaving it.
Yeah, but you wouldn't want to.
You wouldn't want to take away the field goal to win the game. I agree with
Or
that.
tie. To tie.
No, in this case, it would have been field goal to win.
No, it would have been field goal to tie if you don't get the 2
If you don't get it, yeah, right.
Right. But if you do get the extra point, it's still field goal to win
Yes.
because they're down 2.
Yes, but you can allow a touchdown and still be a 1-possession game. Like the case where the Bills came all the way back and scored that touchdown with 2.5 minutes or 3 minutes, that wouldn't have ended the game. That was my point. They made it 9 instead of making it 8. If you do the 2 my way. It's a thought.
I think
It's
you
a
would
thought.
I
It's
think
not
you'd
it's
rather
not a
have-
locked in.
I think you'd rather have field goal to win, though.
100%.
Yeah, that's why it's just a thought.
Okay.
There was 8 minutes. Like,
I love
figured
when you
the
have
Bills
these
were going to come
thoughts.
back and score.
You're a 2-point savant.
Try to be.
Yeah, that's basically the biggest slap in the face to your defense, being like they're just going to come down and score a touchdown.
Right.
Not necessarily. It's just you're hedging your bets. If you do allow a touchdown, you could still win the game. Or you still tie
Yeah,
the game, I
You're
should say.
on that 3 number.
Yeah. Thought about it. That's all. I wasn't locked into it, but I thought about it.
Okay.
Threw it out there.
Are you a gopher when you're up? When you score a touchdown to go up 7, or you go for 2 to make it 9?
Little bit.
That's crazy to me.
Wait, say that again?
If you score a touchdown to go up 7, and you can either kick the extra point to go up 8 or go for 2 and get up 9.
That's crazy. I don't even like. I'm an old school. I don't even like, and I know Dan, you like it. I don't like the
2 when
14.
go for it
Yeah.
twice because your odds are you get
Yeah.
it once. I hate that.
I like that one, but yeah, the go for 2 to go up 9. I think you'd rather just guarantee you go
You
up
give
8.
yourself an extra play to win the game.
Yeah. You're a savant.
Try to be.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, let's take a second to tell you about our friends at Game Time. Football season is here. We can't wait to get out to some games this fall with the help of Game Time, the official ticketing partner of Barstool Sports. You know how much we love Game Time. Now with their brand new Game Time Picks feature, they're making it even easier to get to a game. Game Time Picks filters out the fluff to show you only incredible deals on great seats, so you don't have to waste time searching through thousands of tickets. I was looking at Notre Dame Army at Yankee Stadium, $173 to get in the end zone. Amazing deal for Game Time. Just pull up your chosen event and turn on the GT Picks setting at the top of the screen, or browse the the best local Game Time picks deals near you on your Game Time app homepage. What are you waiting for? I'm going to buy those Army Notre Dame tickets right now with Game Time picks. Download the Game Time pick app today and use code PICK'EM to easily score great deals with new Game Time picks. That's PICK'EM, PICKEM. What time is it? Game Time.
Let's get to the games. Let's hit the games. Good slate. Last Saturday was not a great slate. This one is a good slate. You know what? I'll save the big game for last. Let's start with Ole Miss at Florida. Florida plus 10.5, over under 55.5. I'll start with this one. I'm going to take Florida plus 10.5 simply because I think we spend all this time every single year debating all these records and debating all these games, and usually it works out, and it wouldn't shock me if Florida wins this game. And we spend all that energy talking about Ole Miss, and Florida somehow won this game.
I'm sorry. I'm getting distracted. But I got a less. Are you on this text I got, or is this just from Austin?
What is it? Oh, no. Austin just said it. Yeah, less blurry. Look at it. Oh,
Look at it.
okay. I'm going to look at it.
I'm not on that text.
This is
maybe,
It's
yeah.
insane.
You are.
Oh, now I am. Yeah, that's when I had it was really bad. That's when it was really,
That's
really
what you
bad.
were doing today.
All right. So I guess it's back to really bad.
This is Morse code. This is like the you ever seen that the POW in Vietnam, who they were like, we want you to send a message saying everything's okay, and he blinks Morse code saying I'm not okay, come save me.
It's crazy, man. Anyways,
Is Odyssey watching this, being like,
No.
I like Florida. I think they turned a corner. They won last week, right? They beat LSU.
They beat LSU. Brian Kelly's
Yes.
a loser.
Worst coach. I would never go there if I was a quarterback or any player or recruit. The school, the program's in disarray. You don't know what's happening next. Florida turned the corner, playing a little bit tougher. I'm a little leery by Dan, your pick, because when I took Florida, I'm like, I think this could be an Ole Miss blowout.
Yeah.
I look back and I'm like, what? And the fact you took Florida like I did makes me a little nervous.
Florida's
I'm gonna take
playing well.
Florida.
DJ Ladway is playing well.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Florida.
Okay, that's one of those situations where they were dead to rights to start the season.
They were.
You got to just
They were predicted to have the worst schedule. Yeah.
you got to readjust your thinking when the season gets going and like how they're playing currently. What do you got?
I'm going to take the under. I think defense travels. I like Ole Miss's defense. It's the best unit on the field. I think it travels. They'll keep it ugly and keep it low scoring. I do think Florida's going to be in the game. They're better than they were. I had Florida. I was one of the guys with Florida. Like, they're going to be awful, brutal schedule. They're not going to get to a bowl game. They're flirting with a bowl game now if they steal this one. So.
Yeah.
And they're actually, I shouldn't say that. They're going to beat Florida State and get to a bowl game, so they'll be okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, they were flirting with their win total, got all the way down to 4.5. I don't think they're as bad as people say. I take the under.
Okay.
Ole Miss's defense.
Next game.
What is the total in that?
55.5.
55.5.
Give me the under. I like that pick.
You know what? Give me the under 2. I like that pick. Rico's the hottest one here. BYU at Arizona State. Arizona State -3. Over-under is 48.5.
Forks up.
I said it last week. I was like, I think BYU could lose 2 games of their final 3. Last week, they obviously lost their first game. I think Arizona State -3. And the chaos continues in the Big 12.
Yeah, I think they're dialed in. Give me Arizona State.
Dave?
Sweep. I'm taking Arizona State.
Okay.
Because it's Arizona State.
Pass PFT's computer. Okay, next up, this is the big one, one of the big ones, Kansas, Colorado. Kansas is another one of those teams that if you think Kansas is just a 4-win team, you haven't been watching football because they have played a lot better. They're just, I mean, they're slaying everyone in the Big 12 the last couple of weeks. Kansas is +2.5 at home against Colorado. Over-under is 59.5. Dave, I'll start with you.
I hate the game. I want to root for Dion, so I'll take Colorado. It's not a real live bullet game for me. I will give myself credit. I kind of got laughed out. I was digging up old tweets of mine when I said how good Shador was, and I like guys like Brand Walker, like, oh, no, he's not. He is so good. Like, he is going to be an NFL star. He's just perfect for the NFL. I'll take Colorado here. I love Dion. I love the story, so I hope they keep rolling.
Yeah.
Over.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to you guys talk me out of the hedge. I'm going to just roll with Colorado. No hedge. Roll with Colorado. They need to win this game. This is a this is a massive game because I think they're kind of fucked on tiebreakers. So if they catch another loss, I think they're...
Well, that's where it gets weird in the weeds with these conferences. Like, Colorado has not played
Yeah.
any of the 3 teams in the race.
Correct.
There's no head-to-head data points. That's where these super conference, same with the SEC, like they're all going to finish at 2 losses or 1 loss, and they're all going to be like, well, we beat them, but they beat us and this and that. That's where the super conferences have gone down a little bit. I love the Big 12 back when it was the old round robin, and at least you got everybody playing each other. Now that's in
Colorado
the past.
did play Kansas State. Are you saying Colorado hasn't played Arizona State, BYU?
Yes.
Or
and
Iowa
State.
State. Yeah,
They didn't play any of the top 3.
Yeah.
Because Kansas State's not in the top 3.
Yeah.
I mean, they're tied or whatever, but I'm giving you straight down the list, and they didn't play any of them. So that's where these super conferences, that's the downfall of it.
Yeah.
I had a fortuitous. I bet Colorado twice by accident last week. That's the best.
Oh, the
like
best.
I'm scrolling through. I'm like, fuck. I bet him twice -11, and it was one of my only winners. So thank God.
Yeah, that is. There's no better feeling. Okay, next game. This is a very important game. Notre Dame, Army at Yankee Stadium. Notre Dame is -14.5. Over under is 44.5. Dave.
I have Notre Dame written down. And something's changing in my mind and maybe it's because they beat Navy by 1,000, but maybe Army's better than Navy. Yankee Stadium. You know what? I'm gonna take Army. I think they're gonna muck this game out. I'm gonna take Army. Because this line to me, based on what they did to Navy, should be like 28, 25, 21, 14. Give me Army. I'm an Army man.
Okay, Rico.
I'll take the Irish based on what they did to Navy.
Yeah.
I'll take the Irish.
Exactly.
Yeah. Take the Irish.
Exactly.
The Army uniforms are awesome for Army Navy this year.
I saw that. Sick.
Yeah, so sick. All right, I'm going to take Army as well. Last
You're on
game.
Army.
I'm on Army. The last game, Indiana +13.5 at Ohio State. Over-under is 51.5. I don't know what to make of this game. I think I'm going to bet Indiana with my heart and hope they can keep it close because I want to see Indiana. They're having an incredible year. Like, when did we stop rooting for underdogs in this country? I don't get it. We're just trying to take down the underdog.
just want
It's
the big
a great
ones.
story. I love it. I want Indiana in the playoff. I think if they get a close loss here, they will still be in the playoff. I'm going to take Indiana +13.5.
I will as well. I think listen, you saw what State Penn did to them. They were in that game. I think Indiana's comparable to State Penn. Big story. I think they stay in the game.
Yeah.
I worry that Ohio State, this is where they flex their muscle, but I'll take Indiana because I'm also kind of rooting for Indiana to stay in that race as well.
Yeah. Okay, Dave.
I'm going to be studying this game. I think Ohio State's going to kill them. So I'm taking Ohio State. If I'm wrong and Indiana's can match up, I'm going to start thinking Michigan can beat Ohio State because Michigan just bullied Indiana. They fell behind early, but by halftime, they should have won that. They dominated Indiana. They should have won the game. So if Ohio State struggles with Indiana, I'm going to perk up come Thanksgiving weekend. I think Ohio State's going to kill them, though.
Imagine if Michigan beat Ohio State this year.
Unbelievable.
That
It
would
could
be,
happen. They're cowards.
That would be. I mean, that would.
But the
be,
thing about it, it really doesn't matter. Like if Ohio State wins this game and Michigan beats them, I think they're still going. No,
it would be tougher because it would be Penn State in the Big Ten championship.
So the only way it matters is if we knock them out. If we beat them and they just keep going, who cares? That's what the playoff changes.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, it'd be nice to, but like Ohio State fans, I guess they'd care, but they wouldn't care if they lose to us, go win the national championship. They'd be like, whatever, we won the national championship. If they lose to us, don't make it, and we stink, different story.
So you kind of, Indiana winning this game and then Michigan beating Ohio State would 100% knock them out.
Yes, because that'd be 3 losses.
Yeah. Did you see, I said this on PMT, but you'll get a kick out of this, Dave. So McShay and Russillo, went, basically like Indiana's played nobody, which is not wrong. On their podcast on Monday, and they had a clip, and then the Indiana Twitter army, this guy posted a text thread where he was like, hey, we need to get Dan Dockich involved in this SEC fight.
Oh, Jesus.
Let's bring out the big guns. So one of the guys quote tweeted Russillo and McShay's clip and said, hey, Dockich, the West Coast California liberals are trying to steal another election. Handing out a participation trophy to a 2-loss SEC team is utter woke nonsense. Do something. Like 5 minutes later, Dockich quote tweeted the exact same tweet, the exact same clip of McShay and Russillo, and said, dudes that never were in a locker room other than to take a peek, get an autograph, or take a picture.
Whoever wrote that original text to Dockich or whatever was a text or tweet,
it was like a bunch of Indiana dudes conspiring on a text message. And then one of them quote tweeted it and was like, quote tweeted McShay and Russillo being like, hey, Dockich, get in this.
Yeah, but who wrote the woke?
One of like an Indiana burner account, Chris DePlant.
Like that guy has an open invitation for a job. Like that's a brilliantly written, very funny. So whoever that guy is,
Hit us up.
I don't know what he's doing in his life, but like if he wants to work here, I'll talk to him. I won't guarantee it, but I will talk. That's genius.
It's so funny.
Especially to get Dakic involved. He's a nut job.
Well, that's the whole point, Rico.
Okay.
All right, I'm following him now, so we'll see what he says when he hears this.
What do you mean to get Doc? That's the whole point. Like that.
Yeah. The way he wrote it too. I get it.
To Dockich because he knows.
Dockich is a nut.
Yeah, it's
the same. I know.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, one of his retweets is makes you.
Who is this guy? What's his name?
Chris DePlant.
Chris DePlant. This guy, Chris DePlant, is gonna be like, what the hell? Chris DePlant, like
D-A Plant. Oh,
Chris DePlant.
I like this guy. He's funny. Oh man. Yeah, he got Dockich involved. He got Dockich ready to go. That's just weaponizing Dockich. And he always sees Sage Steele as well.
This pin tweet is pretty funny.
Yeah. Oh, with Nate Oates. Yeah, he's
Nate Oates.
Nate
What's
Oates.
it
You don't
say?
like Nate Oates.
What's it say?
Nothing.
Let me see this fucking guy.
Yeah.
Chris DePlant?
Yeah.
Who is this clown?
His pin tweet is me. You better not transfer centuries of pain and suffering into my soul via a single glance. And then it's just Nate Oates, and he's just staring weirdly into the camera.
Oh.
Chris
No.
DePlant.
Oh man.
He just looked at the camera. What do you want him to do?
Okay.
Bama took a loss Friday night, too.
Yeah. What happened? 11 deep.
Yeah, I know. We didn't hit threes in the first half. I got Max and fucking Jack texting me after
Yeah, I
every
mean, this
game.
guy's funny.
Yeah.
Standing back and standing by. Hashtag stop the steal. Utter woke SEC.
And the so Rico Busco.
Yeah, that's
That's
the
pretty
text-
good.
That's what the hashtag is.
So how's that? How you feeling?
We
Jack?
got a big one tonight. We got Illinois tonight in
Gonna
Birmingham.
lose tonight.
No, they're 8.5-point favorite. They'll be fine tonight.
They go 11 deep.
Yeah, they're deep.
Rico might not love Dave our texts with MB last week or yesterday about planning for the Final Four. I was thinking about that.
Yeah. Well, I was even thinking more. I was like, do we even have to be there? Like, and then I thought about the bet. Yeah, I know. It's
What was the
so
plan?
convoluted.
Well,
It's not on you. It's in a non-gambling state.
yeah, so Texas is a non-gambling state, so we were planning out the Final Four. Our plan is we don't have to go there for 5 days like we usually do. So the plan is we're going to go Friday, do a live rundown, the three of us, the big three. Saturday we'll do a show before the Final Four and then leave.
Okay.
So, and Monday we're going to do the championship game watch party at DraftKings Sportsbook in Wrigleyville.
Okay.
So what happens if Alabama's in the championship game?
We should have put these stipulations in the bet.
I mean, you can't bet. I mean, what are we going to do? Not bet?
No, you're right. I don't know. Yeah, I would like to be there for the victory party.
Right.
Hug him on the court. I am
Right.
credentialed.
I mean, if they're in it, he can stay.
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah, that's
But
fine.
I don't think
but I think
him
streams.
staying is like it's half
Yeah, it's
him
bad for-
staying.
yeah,
It's
bad for
half
content
it's half
stream.
him and but it's
Yeah.
also half him. He wants to win it in our face.
Yeah, he's going to be there. Yeah, I don't know what to do. I mean, the only way to do it would be to somehow, it seems unrealistic. I don't know what the closest state, whether you can get to like Louisiana, put the bets in, go back. I don't know. It's crazy that just everywhere you should be able to bet.
Yeah, I
I'm
agree with
struggling
that.
with it here in Florida.
What about I get to go to the parade? Since I won't be there when they're cutting down the nets.
Yeah, you can go to the parade.
All right.
How far is San Antonio? Let me look at a map.
No, it's far.
Fuck.
Yeah. I mean, it sucks. If this was a Final Four in Indianapolis, if this was a Final Four in Louisiana, if this was a Final Four in Arizona, we would stay. But like, you can't.
You're not going to stay for the game Saturday?
I might stay for the game Saturday. I might also just get on a plane and go home.
Okay.
I haven't decided. But it's just like and also that Monday, like it's basically staying in San Antonio for 2 extra days.
No, I agree with that. I don't
to not be able to
getting out of
gamble.
there Sunday first thing in the morning.
Yeah, this wouldn't even be an option if we were in a gambling
agree.
state. We'd
Yeah.
stay. But it's hard to do a show and talk about betting the game when we can't bet the game.
You have to have bet it. Yeah.
Right. And you can't have bet it because we're going to get to San Antonio
not
on
out.
Friday.
Right.
And
Well, the line after Sunday would be out on Monday.
Right. And
Then you can't bet.
we won't be in a state that you can bet.
You can the Final Four is decided Sunday of Elite Eight Sunday. Then their lines would be out Monday. You have a couple of
You
days.
can bet the
No,
first two
yeah,
games.
the
You won't
first
bet
two
the
games.
first
Yeah,
two.
yeah,
that's
you
the whole
can't bet
point.
the
Yeah,
championship.
Friday.
Yeah.
Like I'm going to bet it before I go to
Right,
Texas.
of course.
But then you can't re-bet the Monday night
Right.
game in Texas.
Yeah. And I agree. The stream would be electric. I mean, it would be great to be there to cut down the nets, but
I mean, this isn't even going to be a issue because he's going to have to bus.
that would be 40. I didn't realize that was so 40
Well,
hours
he
to maybe
said it.
spend there
Yeah,
for
no,
40
you
hours.
did because 40 hours was said. We said
No,
that actually.
I know that, but to spend 40 hours in San Antonio is a little crazy too.
Yeah.
The
You
whole
could
thing-
stay on Sunday.
Yeah, I mean, I'm getting there Thursday night.
Yeah, you
for
could
Thursday
stay on
night.
Sunday
Yeah.
to do your your brunches with all the coaches.
Yeah.
You just got to be at the stream on Monday.
Yeah, in.
Yeah. So you could be there for more than 40 hours.
It sucks. That's not a gambling state.
It really does.
Sucks.
And
I
there's
think
nothing
next-
close, right?
No. Next year is Indy,
Yeah.
so we'll be fine. This won't be an issue.
Next year is Easter Sunday.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Okay. Picks. DraftKings. We're doing our cards. This week, DraftKings has a college football parlay profit boost. All you have to do is head to the app, opt into the Barstool Boost, and make your bet. So head to the app now and claim this week's offer. Go to DraftKings right now. You absolutely can go to the parade if they win it all.
All right.
You should make a video. Put
Yeah,
a GoPro
and
on.
It's all things.
Yeah.
Considered. Got
Yeah.
it.
Will you be invited?
I think I'd get a ring.
Nope.
Really?
20%. I think I would get a ring.
You get a ring.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
Be sick.
No shot.
I
don't
can't
think
wait
any
for-
shot. You get a ring.
Feast week, favorite week of the year.
It's unbelievable.
It's the best. Oh, what is that, Jack? What
Jack's
are you
doing
0%
zeros.
chance he's getting invited for anything. He's going to be.
I actually
nosebleed.
thought I heard a zero in my headset. I guess Jack blurted it out.
Zero.
I did. Sorry.
Yeah.
All right, Rico, give us your card.
All right. SMU minus 10. BC UNC over 56.5. Wake plus 25.5. I think they keep it close against Miami. Texas Tech minus 3.5. Arizona State minus 3. Louisville Pitt over 57.5. And I got a mortal.
Okay, Dave.
That's your big card?
You
Yeah,
gotta, you
been
got to
doing-
attack it, Dave. I'm out of this. You got to
I got
attack
8.
it.
8 plus the games that we picked. That's like 13, 14. I've been doing 4 or 5. Trying to get the
UConn
best
Syracuse. UConn Syracuse over 54.5. SMU Virginia plus 9.5. North Carolina Boston College BC minus 3. Florida plus 10.5 against Ole Miss and the under. I gave that out. Ohio State minus 13.5. Already said that. Rutgers plus 1 at home against Illinois. Texas Tech minus 3.5 at Oklahoma State over 67.5. Michigan minus 10.5 against Northwestern at home. I'm going to take Wisconsin plus 2.5. Nebraska. Nebraska just always loses.
Shit bowl. That's the bowl eligibility bowl. Me and Will Compton.
ASU minus 3 home BYU over 48.5. Colorado plus 2.5. Are they plus 2.5 against Kansas?
Yeah, they're minus 2.5.
They're minus 2.5. All right, so Colorado minus 2.5 against Kansas. Army plus 14.5 Notre Dame. Bama minus 13.5 against Oklahoma. A&M minus 2.5 at Auburn. Vandy plus 7.5 at LSU. Kansas State minus 8.5 at home against Cincy over 52.5. Duke plus 3.5 at home Virginia Tech. UCLA plus 4.5 at home over 51.
Okay. I'm going to add to my
So I made a run. Those are 2 big cards.
That's a huge card. I'm gonna add a lot to my card, but I have just to start Minnesota plus 11.5 at home against Penn State. I think that's going to be an ugly game, tough game. maybe a trip up game. I don't know. This is where like the chaos theory comes in. I'm going to get personal revenge. San Jose State plus 7.5 at home against UNLV. I'm going to chase that. No.
Don't touch that one.
No, Dave. Bad idea.
I can't get involved in that one.
I
saw it. I can't get involved in it.
PTSD.
I got Washington State, Oregon State over 56, and then I'll start with my mortal. My mortal is going to be Notre Dame minus 14.5.
Okay.
I think they're going to pound them.
You gave Army or
no? I
knew
gave
you said
Notre
it.
Dame.
I knew you said it incorrectly.
Yeah, I said it incorrectly right there, but I gave Notre Dame earlier.
No, you didn't. You gave Army.
I did?
Yeah.
I said it incorrectly. My bad. Low
I
on
knew
sleep.
the way you said it. You're like, I knew something was off.
Okay. Notre Dame is my pick. It's my mortal. Minus 14.5. That's my fuck up. Hank.
You guys are all on Notre Dame, right?
No, Dave's
No,
on Army
I'm on Army.
I think my mortar was going to be Notre Dame. I think I'm going to switch it to Army.
because of me. Thank you.
Hank looks like he's out in Wyoming.
It's fleece season. I'll take Notre Dame. Take Notre Dame.
No, go with
No,
it.
take
Do
the
it.
whole.
Get
That was before I heard anything. That was what I liked the most. So I'm going to stick with my
Yeah.
gut.
Notre Dame's going to kill him.
Yeah.
Kill him.
But I do think that other game is influencing all of us.
What?
The Navy.
Yeah.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah, probably a little. But I just think
It's how you defend the option, though.
Notre Dame, they're ready. They defended the option once. They could do it again.
But then the line should be like 21 or 28.
Yeah, they scored 28
What was the original
points.
line, Army Navy?
11?
17?
No, it was lower.
I think it was 11.
It might have been.
Navy Notre Dame, you mean?
Yeah, I think that was like
14,
11.
Yeah,
It was under 14,
I
so
bet
they've
Notre Dame.
adjusted
I bet Navy, and they were down 14-0 in 2 minutes.
Yeah.
I had Notre Dame in that game. So it makes me think I'm seeing things right.
Yeah, it might. I had Notre Dame in that game as well. Zupi.
Texas A&M minus 2.5.
Against?
Auburn.
Auburn.
I don't like that Mike Elko. Did you guys see that clip?
Yeah, he didn't know who he was playing.
They were like, the Texas A&M game got moved to the night. Like you guys haven't played each other in a long time. Are you thinking about that? And he was like, no, the focus is this week only. We got to just be thinking about Auburn. It's like, fuck, man.
My
Can't do
brain
that.
does that, though. I do that a lot.
Yeah.
So I can sympathize.
The thing that scares me about that game is Auburn is that team. Auburn is
Yeah.
the wreck shit team. Okay, Jack.
Sun Devils, alma mater is going to roll.
Okay.
Oh, and Ebo, Miami, Wake over 64.5.
Oh, add that to my card. Ebo's so hot. 10-2.
10-2.
10-2. Rico.
Bama. Minus 13.5. I think Oklahoma's bad. There is no rally of Oklahoma. I think Bama rolls them.
As a rider, add that to my card. Dave.
Vandy, plus 7.5 at LSU. LSU's in shambles.
Yep.
Vandy's proven to play everybody tough. I think this is another kind of like, did Vandy play last week?
No.
I feel like they didn't.
No.
Yeah. So coming off a bye, there's like a Super Bowl game for them. All these games, it doesn't matter how the other team is. It's like you can go and beat LSU at LSU. Has Vandy ever done that? They're the team that can do it this year. I think they win the game.
Yeah, I agree that the thinking is like LSU is one of those teams, those programs, even when they're down, everyone's got it. The little guys all circle it. Like,
Yep.
This is going to be incredible. Okay. Good show, boys. Next week.
Get those
Feast
eyes
week.
fixed, Blinko.
All right, I
Rico
will.
Blinko.
I give you a call, Dave? I called you Monday.
What?
Can I give you a call right after this?
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Perfect. All right.
All right.
See you guys.
Bye.
Hold up.